Kratos couldn't wait to see you.
I told you, Van Navas. Sira is said to hold a secret. A secret no one can fathom.
Yes, but a lost world?
It's perfectly possible. Atlantis may exist.
Sounds like Hui to me, but he's insistent about it.
Herodotus is right. Atlantis exists.
Incredible.
It's true. I can't believe it. Tell me everything.
I'll tell you someday. It's too complicated for small talk.
It's not me, is it? I've proven I'm very competent.
I'm exhausted, Varnavas.
And ignore him. When you're ready, I'm all ears. I need every last detail.
It's all right. But none of this can ever pass your lips. This stays between us.
You have my word.
But the world needs to know. We could tell the most amazing tale of our time.
Herodotus.
Oh, fine.
Then it's settled. Let's move forward.
Like always.
We've learned a lot, haven't we? You know it all.
Speak for yourself. I'm on the hunt for truth. Gods know not all your myths are accurate.
They come from the gods themselves, who are the most reliable sources we have.
For all we know, anything's possible.
And you would know, as the eagle-bearing demigod you are.
Perhaps she, too, is immortal.
Sure I am.
I do know one thing for certain. This has been an odyssey I won't forget. There's much to do, and many unknowns on our horizon. There's much to do, and many unknowns on our horizon.
Down on your luck? Have I got a solution for you?
What's all this about?
It's about adventure, thrills, danger, and untold fortunes.
I love a good adventure.
If you've got the drachmi and the time, I've got a once-in-a-lifetime adventure just for you.
Tell me more.
Secrecy is key, Mistios. We can't just have anyone knowing there's a fortune to be found. But first, everything has a price. Pay up, and I'll give you a tablet with everything you need to know.
Here you go.
Excellent. Here you go. This tablet will lead you directly to untold riches.
What? Just tell me where...
The tablet reveals all.
What does that even mean?
Just look at the tablet and follow the directions, Mistios. My work here is done.
Off the east coast of Kithira, on Veakofti Island, your reward awaits.
Down on your luck? Have I got a solution for you?
Found it. Darkness. Ever my friend. Empty? I'm going to snap that man's neck in two. What's going on? The chest was empty.
Inconceivable. Maybe you don't know how to read a tablet? I guarantee you there's something inside.
How can you be so sure?
Because I'm the one who put it there. I mean, Malaka. No! 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 Shit! Let me live!
Emistios? You'll be punished for what you've done. I didn't murder your son. It wasn't me. The gods have sent you to help me, haven't they?
This crime will not go unpunished. Tell me what you need.
Nemesis has heard my cries.
What's going on?
My son was murdered at the Murex warehouse. His head smashed in like an egg.
It was Kithira's leader. I heard them arguing in the warehouse.
Then why didn't you stop them? You lie! Go to the warehouse and find out who killed my son, Mistios. Justice must be served.
Your son's death will not go unpunished. What evidence do you have against Kithira's leader?
Your son was fooling around with the leader's daughters. All 4 of them.
Daughters? I forbade him. Told him the leader is a fearsome and vindictive man.
He was blinded by the reeds. Check the fort and you'll find the gifts they gave him.
What makes you think he did it?
We took him in and gave him a job. But all he's done is steal from us. My boy fired him, kicked him out.
I did steal, but I would never hurt someone.
You hurt him when you betrayed him, Malaka.
That doesn't mean he killed him. Where is the warehouse located?
At the end of the harbor. It's a bloody mess now.
I'll go to the warehouse and see what I can find.
Find out who the murderer is, Mistios. I'll make sure this Malaka stays put.
I'm innocent. You'll see.
I have slain Kithira's leader. He was the one who murdered your son.
Thank you for clearing my name, Mistios.
And my boy can rest in peace.
You want to start trouble?
They'll keep sharp watch here. I bet people from all over come here to worship Aphrodite. Let's go. Ella.
What do you need? Good day to you. We have the best prices around. Thank you.
Steve! Δώσ' τα αντίτιμον, είδε μη κλάψεις πικρούς! This area will be well defended.
We caught him in the end.
They won't ask any questions. Let's keep out of sight. weaklings! You cannot stop us!
Oh, God! Put it out! Help! It burns!
You're a gift from the goddess herself. And by the fates. She chose well.
You're making me blush, stranger.
And I could do so much more.
I'm not sure about all of that, but you can definitely fight.
I may be a priestess of love, but I also bite. I always bite.
One has to be bold to attack a priestess. You must be important.
I am Dione, a simple acolyte born to serve Aphrodite. These thugs are dogs of the cult of Cosmos, and this has not been the first attempt on my life.
The cult. Tell me all that you know. Now.
Not here. We'll be safer in the city. Escort me?
Let's go. You can tell me everything you know about the cult when we arrive.
Fucking bandits! I'll cut you all down! I'm safe here. The cult of Cosmos would never strike inside the city.
Good. Tell me more about them.
Right now? At least let me catch my breath. And take a good long look at your beautiful self.
Enough idle chatter. Tell me what you know about the cult.
If you insist. We've always kept tabs on the cult, and lately they've gotten bolder. By the fates, they've driven my sister, the High Priestess, to lock herself in her chambers.
A cult leader must be involved if they're trying to kill such a public figure.
We're not dealing with the usual rats. My sister wants me to secure Kithra from the cult, and sniff out the cultists behind her troubles.
Risking your life while she hides away? Ridiculous.
Sadly, her life is more valuable to Kithra than my own. By the fates, Mystios, I can't secure Kithra by myself. You've got to help me.
Secure Kithira? I don't work for free.
A Mystios indeed. The cult has plans for the Greek world. And with my ways, I know what they will do next and where they plan to do it. I imagine this information would be useful to you. Or if that isn't enough to satisfy you, I will.
Well, it has been a while since I've
communed with the gods. And don't worry. Vrachmi will also be given for your services.
You drive a hard bargain. So what do you need me to do?
Just 3 simple tasks. First, my associate by the harbor needs help. Pay him a visit.
What else?
My sister believes she has leads on a traitor within our ranks. If that's true, she'll need your help. look for her in the temple. And lastly, poisoned blades are a priestess's weapon of choice. But some bandits sacked our apothecaries and have taken refuge in the Mycenaean ruins.
Well, if it's not the cult, it's Malakis bandits.
Retrieve our poison vials. They will come in handy when fighting against the cult.
This associate of yours, where is he?
Ask for the harbor master at the tavern in Scandia.
The temple, where is it?
It's on Aphrodite's watch, up the hill. You'll find the High Priestess there,
How will I get to these ruins?
The Mycenaean ruins are to the south of the city, north of Scandia. It'll probably be in a chest.
I'll do what I...
Thank you, Misthios. Perhaps, when all this is over, we could unwind together.
Priorities, Dione. I'll see you later. Do not trust the fates. It's addressed to the High Priestess. She needs to know about this. I see it. Move. These look like the ruins the Oni spoke about. Best be on my guard.
No! Smother the flames!
Fuck! I'm on fire!
I should try to stay out of sight.
How do I put it out?
δει από φράση μέρα είναι.
I owe you my life!
Μακρόθεν, επικίνδυνον εστί. Thank you for saving me.
Poison. Coward's weapon. Leone will want this back. Apollo's chariot.
I take it you're the harbor master?
I told you. I'll pay when I get paid.
Leone sent me. She said you needed help.
Dione? Wait. Who are you?
I'm just helping her out. She has some information I want.
Liar! I bet you want her more than you want information, don't you?
Just tell me what needs to be done.
Huh? You think you can do better than I have?
As a matter of fact, I do.
Fine. You want to prove yourself to Thione, right? The military has been a real pain in the ass lately. They've captured some mercenaries who are of interest to her at the fortified warehouse. She needs you to free them.
I'll see to it. But it's going to cost you.
If you make it back alive, I'll fatten your pockets with drachmi myself.
Deal. But first, I have some questions. Freeing prisoners sounds treasonous. Why would she want to do that?
In her paranoia, the High Priestess has ordered anyone suspicious to be detained. But these prisoners were mercenaries, minding their own business.
A mercenary's business is rarely their own.
Still, Thione wants them to help fight against her enemies.
And let me guess, the only ones she can trust are those who can be bought with Rahmi.
Exactly. Of course she trusts me too.
Is the only someone special to you?
I'm her lover. And I'll be the one to help get rid of her enemies. I promised that in exchange. Why am I telling you any of this? I don't care what you think your relationship with her is. She's just using you. I'm her true love.
Right. You keep telling yourself that. I've got enough to go on. You better get my drachmi ready.
Come back when you're done. If you make it out of the camp alive.
He's over there. There he is.
Oh, a real adventurer!
Found him.
Careful. Don't want to be caught here.
die here, Mistios. Let me out.
Now, you quick, before the guards... Get it down!
I freed the prisoners at the military camp.
There were 3 of them. Did you get them all?
Yes, 3 of them, in all their bolden glory.
I guess you're more useful than you look. In that case, the Oni needs one more task fulfilled. A man needs to die.
I'm listening.
The Oni's enemies have forces on Hitra Atoll. They're going to use it as a staging area to launch attacks on Kithera. You need to exterminate these pests.
You want me to go alone to an island swarming with enemies?
Oh, is that Uhad a task for the Oni's new champion?
Tread lightly.
Enough pointless chatter. She needs you to take out the captain there. His men should disperse after that, but still leave none alive. Will you do it?
The captain? I slayed a very flamboyantly dressed man earlier by a shipwreck.
That sounds like him. All that peacocking, no doubt to catch Theoni's eye. Here, take your payment and go. I have no need for you anymore.
Hold on. You've been fighting for the Oni against the cult. Tell me everything you know about them.
What cult?
Isn't the captain a cultist?
He could be a Malaka's god for all I care. Dione says he wants to destroy her for rejecting him. That the only way for us to be together is if I remove him from the picture. Aren't you here for the same reason? To win her over?
I'm here to dismantle the cult of Cosmos. I have no time or interest in the priestess.
You can't fool me with your cult bullshit. No one can resist Theoni's charm. And no one would ever call themselves that. Malakas, cult of Cosmos.
Whatever.
Go. Get out of here. And don't you go talking to Theoni anymore.
Or what?
Or I'll... just go.
These don't look like cult members. Probably just well-paid mercenaries.
Misthios, my husband!
What's wrong with him?
He's an idiot.
That's one problem I can't solve.
He's a fisherman who thought he could make better drachmi hunting lynx. Spent everything we had on a bow. I haven't seen him in 3 days. Please.
Not only will I...
Thank you. He was last seen west of...
So he's...
They struggled with fish, Misthios.
You said
The biggest lynx live in the caves.
How much is...
You can keep his bow. It was then I'll make sure.
He's been gone... How?
Because you're... You what?
Move along. Let the experienced people do it. I'm where I need to be. Lynx, I see him.
I can hear you. Please. There's so much blood. Help! That is help. I can hear you. Please. There's so much blood. Help! Ow! 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 That is a lot of blood. Help! I can hear you. Please. There's so much blood. Help! Missed your idiot?
My love, you're alive! So, are we having lynx for dinner?
Enough about the links.
I'm happy to see you reunited. Wonderful. I'll leave you to, here.
Oh!
The warrior with the broken spear, huh? I've heard you.
Then you've heard right?
We're in desperate need.
When do we set?
Right,
Onward! Ready arrows! Archers! Get ready! March! Battle positions! Hold on tight!
Let's go straight down! What's the commander? They are heading this way!
Faster! Keep up the speed!
They're gearing up dramas!
High Priestess! Open up!
So you can kill me? Who sent you?
The Oni sent me. I'm a friend.
What did that idiot girl send a Misthios for? I gave her orders to follow, not to delegate.
She says you think there is a traitor in your midst.
You can't trust anyone these days. What do you want with the cult?
They have wronged my family, and it's only right they pay for it. I'll have justice.
Family is indeed a powerful motivator.
The Cult of Cosmos have much to answer for, and they will answer to me.
Perhaps you will be of use to me after all. I sent one of my handmaidens to spy on some of our own, and...
She hasn't returned.
Indeed. Except I couldn't care less about her. It's the information she uncovered I desire. Retrieve it for me.
Your dislike for your sister is obvious.
I'm the firstborn, and with that comes certain privileges and responsibilities. My sister is a vindictive, jealous creature. She undermines my authority constantly. Clearly she thinks she'd make the better High Priestess.
I see.
But she is my sister, and I do love her. I just wish she wasn't a jealous little fool.
When should I start looking for her?
I sent her to the outskirts of... I recall...
That's where I'll start then.
She would be looking to avoid busy areas like the military. Did you have something to do with my prisoners being broken out of jail at the military camp?
Yes, that was my doing. The Harbor Master said the High Priestess locks up innocent people and executes them. I could not stand idly by.
I wasn't going to execute them. Torture them, maybe, but all stand trial here in Kythera. That liar! The Harbor Master strikes out at the temple when my sister scorns him. But this time, he's gone too far. I'll overlook your involvement in this. Just make sure you get me that information while I deal with him.
Where did you say to look again?
Try the farm outside of this...
I found this note earlier on the body of a priestess at a farm. She was slain by cultists before I found her.
What? Read it to me, quickly.
It says, don't trust the fates. The rest of the papyrus is stained with blood.
That makes no sense.
She protected it with her life. It wasn't for nothing.
Now we will never know for sure if there is a traitor in our ranks. But I cannot rule out the possibility. Our situation is dire. Work with the Oni. Secure Kythera for us, Misthios.
You really are looking for trouble.
way!
Πάψε! Σε ηγετεύω! Τρέχετε! Χώρο εδώστε!
I've freed your mercenaries and dealt with the captain as you desired.
That's good news. You've dealt a heavy blow to the cult's forces. You're getting sexier by the minute. Anything else?
Your sister sends her regards.
Did you find out anything about this traitor?
There seems to be a traitor in the temple, but she's unsure who. There was just a note reading, "Do not trust the fates."
Interesting. It really is as my sister says. We can't trust anyone. Thank you, Misthios. I'll watch my back. Is there something else?
Here's your apothecary's bag.
With this, we can make sure all our priestesses are armed for battle. Excellent work, Misthios.
I've done what you asked. What now?
My scouts will meet us at my villa. They'll fill us in on what they've discovered, thanks to your efforts. I have something else to attend to, but... if I get there and we have some time on our hands, by the fates, we'll have some fun.
You'd better hurry. I'll see you at the villa.
I will.
It'll be trouble if I'm spotted here.
We're mine now! Get back here! Malakas! I'll put it down!
closer.
Need to find this archer. Rush the archer's position! We need to track her down.
Right away! Stop leaving your arrows like... These are...
They're shooting at us! To cover! They were shooting from over there. Let's go! She won't get far.
Yes, sir!
Malaka! Smother the flames!
It burns! Someone help!
There's an archer out there! Find cover!
This will weaken Athens' hold.
You are safe!
We've been expecting you. Please follow me. She's instructed me to take good care of you before she arrives. Your shoulders must be aching. I'm sure I can help loosen you up before the Oni arrives.
You look like you're ready to go.
Securing Kithira can wait.
Good, because I can't. By the fates!
Did she leave already?
Yes, quite a while ago, in fact.
The Oni said something about the scouts and their report. Where are they?
The Oni is done with you.
Malaka!
That's enough charade, priestess.
The Order's done with you, Misthios. Now die!
You! What's going on?
I was just doing as I was told. The Oni told me to take you to the garden. Please don't kill me!
Why did they attack me? I freed these men myself.
The Oni played you like she did the High Priestess. The captain you killed was a leader for her sister's reinforcements. And the poison was to be used against you if you proved too dangerous.
I'll show that snake exactly how dangerous I am. Why is the Oni doing this to her own people?
The Oni hates her sister. She's been second best all her life.
So she joined the cult to take power?
I never expected her to take it this far.
I'm going to kill this traitor.
She's on her way to kill the High Priestess at the altar, north of the temple. You'll have to hurry.
The altar? Good. Aphrodite will have a sacrifice tonight.
Do you trust the face you see in your reflection? I don't.
Huh? Don't go any further! I'm on fucking fire!
La femiasto.
Thank the gods that's over. The Oni, where is she?
She has the High Priestess by the altar Aphrodite.
You're identical twins? Don't move, or I'll cut you both down! I can't believe you're twins.
She's always been jealous of my success, mercenary. Living in my shadow has finally broken her. Kill her now! Lived in my shadow! I loved you, Dione. I never wanted to be your superior. Misthios, you must kill her before she lets the cult take over Kythera. It pains me, but it must be done. You wouldn't feel a thing, you monster. I'm not sure you ever have.
The High Priestess will know what was in the note from her handmaiden.
Do not trust the fates! How could you possibly know that? Her end must have been so tragic she renounced the fates. The poor girl, it was all my fault. I sent her to spy on you, and you had her killed when she threatened to expose you. Don't listen to her lies. I am the High Priestess.
I could just kill you both. Maybe I should.
Kill us both? You truly think they care which one of us lives or dies? She speaks true. By the fates, with both of us dead, the cult will simply send their own High Priestess to fill the void. You would know what the cult would do, wouldn't you, Snake?
What if I let you settle this yourself?
Walk away and you'll have more blood on your hands. The Oni will surely slay me. Snake! She knows I am the one who will perish. If you do nothing, the fall of Kythera will be all your fault.
The High Priestess will know what was in the note from her handmaiden.
Do not trust the fates! How could you possibly know that? Her end must have been so tragic she renounced the fates. The poor girl, it was all my fault. I sent her to spy on you, and you had her killed when she threatened to expose you. Don't listen to...
Enough!
Slay the Oni where she stands! Do the right thing, Misthios. Slay the Oni!
Shut up! You. I see right through you, the Oni. It's over.
By the fates, I'll kill you both! I'll savor every moment of this! Fates, protect me!
You deserve that. And worse. Your cult leader has been sniffed out, High Priestess.
My own sister.
Siblings.
I hated her. But I loved her too.
I know how that feels.
You've secured Kythera for me, Misthios. Now, about the cult of Cosmos.
Good thing I killed the right priestess.
Indeed. As High Priestess, it is my duty to call out to the wayward and return them to Aphrodite's bosom. And if you've ever been to Pefka and met its inhabitants, you'll see why divine intervention is their only salvation.
I've never been.
Lucky you. One of my priestesses was sent there and came back... rattled. She spoke of a man, Melite.
What about him?
The people living in Pefka are terrified of him. He runs some shady operations, but what exactly, I can't be sure. Maybe this will be of help.
Thank you, High Priestess.
Now, if you'll excuse me, it is time to rebuild. Here. The cult of Cosmos is in Pefka, Mistios. Seek out Melite and destroy him. The cult of Cosmos is in Pefka, Mistios. Seek out Melite and destroy him.
What's happening over there?
I thought for sure there was something. There's a Somebody help me! Help me smother the flames!
Βοήθησόν με! Είμαι!
Τρέχω προτού μάταιονέστε.
Βοήθησόν με! Είμαι!
Άφαντες, τρέχετε!
Τι?
They'll be watching for me. I need to be careful.
Τρέχετε! Ούκ ασφαλές εστί!
Γατί!
She's there!
It's burning! Get somebody else! Ταχαίως εξέρχομαι.
I'll get the Somebody fucking help me! I need water!
Another few drachmae and I'll take the bounty on you myself. Carry... You'll die first! Never back down! We're not finished yet! I'm not dead yet! This is too easy! I'll drag you to Hades with me! Why you? Come on, Mistios!
They're going to be after my head.
I'd watch my step if I were you. Someone wants you dead. Get going! You're blocking my back! I'm not dead yet! Give up, Mistios! Your time has come! Finding cover! I'll cut you off!
There's a bounty on you. Don't give me a reason to take it. That wasn't so bad. I'm still alive. Thinking about it.
Help me! Vasilis, the king of the arena. A Spartan braggart, but with the skills to back it up. Vanthi, the huntress. Just when you think she's cornered, she stabs from the side. Vasilis, the king of the arena. A Spartan braggart, but with the skills to back it up. Gross.
You want to fight someone in the arena?
I'm leaving.
Fine, bye.
Άνθρωπος της τον παυσάτο! Τι βουλιάτιστε ο άνθρωπος. Εις φαντασίαν πλέον. Η διαφυγή με εντεύθεν παντή τρόπο.
大家久等了，我是莉亚。不知道同学们有没有好好的在家躲避疫情呢？相信只要大家勤洗手、少外出、多在家玩游戏、看视频，困难很快就会过去的。在这里也一定得感谢一下日夜劳累的医护人员了。接下来呢，我就立刻进入正题，接着上一期的内容，继续为大家解读游戏界最出名的女杀人魔、女探险家 Lara Croft 小姐的新旅程吧。在古墓重启3部曲的第2座古墓丽影崛起中，Lara 将要面对的是比野马台岛更加严峻的自然环境和更加匪夷所思的神秘力量。在野马台那场残酷的冒险里，21岁的 Lara 不但蜕变成了一个无畏的战士，也终于理解了老爸 Richard 对追寻真相的那份痴迷。拥有勋爵称号的学霸 Richard 出身名门，一生酷爱考古探索，在世界各地冒险，为那些大胆的学说寻求证明。虽然离经叛道，倒也取得了许多成果，但后来妻子去世，悲痛的 Richard 逐渐走上极端，最终研究起了不老不死的传说，不但被整个学术界耻笑，还在研究后期撇下年幼的女儿和陪伴自己的女朋友安娜突然自杀身亡。小 Lara 曾经也跟众人一样，以为自己的老爸走火入魔，追求不存在的东西，直至精神崩溃。但在经历了野马台事件之后，Lara 终于发现了世界上的确存在超自然的力量，也终于明白了老爸不被世人理解的那份痛苦。为了给老爸洗刷污名，回到英国后，Lara 独自租住在伦敦市区的公寓里，接下来一整年都在持续调查着老爸生前最后的研究——不老不死的古代先知。传说这位先知出现在1000年前的拜占庭帝国，靠奇迹般的不死之力得到了许多信徒，并带着大家兴建了自己的秘密城市，想要过上远离俗世的生活。然而狂热的宗教组织圣3一很快盯上了这帮异教徒，开始进行惨绝人寰的剿灭战，最终导致了先知死去。至于不死的先知为什么会死，他使用的遗物神圣之源到底有没有保留下来，这些就是 Richard 生前一直想搞清楚的谜团了。Lara 大肆调查封建迷信传说的行为遭到了本地报纸的嘲讽，准继母安娜看到报纸跑来劝他回老家，在贵族庄园里好好过生活，忘掉这些害死他爸的无稽之谈。可此刻 Lara 刚确定了先知之墓的准确位置，只对真相感兴趣的他怎么可能听得进劝呢？他第2天就飞去了叙利亚，眼见快到达目的地，一架武装直升机从天而降，射翻了吉普车。劫后余生的 Lara 赶在敌人的前面，先一步进入了山里的遗迹。在这干燥的山区地带，遗迹里居然充满了瀑布和地下水，如世外桃源一般美丽。Lara 发现了先知的石棺，却空空如也。还没等他回过神来，大批士兵就蜂拥而至，制服上都带有3角标志，正是老爸在笔记里提过的圣3一组织。Lara 来不及躲，一头钻进棺材，当然立刻就被发现。理论了几句没用，他只能使出最擅长的破坏天赋，用敌人头子腰间的引爆器炸掉了先知之墓的穹顶，引发洪水。逃出升天后， Lara 在地面看见了一个熟悉的符号，好像从前在老爸的某本书里看到过。为了确认自己的推断， Lara 立马飞回老家找书，并把情况通知了自己最信任的伙伴，也就是1年前和他一起从野马台生还的大胖暖男 Jonah。Lara 没有记错，这个代表先知的符号果然在老爸的书里，而书的主题则是俄罗斯传说中的基特城。基特城又名基捷日城，是弗拉基米尔大公在湖畔修建的绝美城市。13世纪蒙古人入侵，全城居民无力抵抗，只能集体祷告，没想到引发了神迹，整个城市完整的沉入湖中，成了俄国版的亚特兰蒂斯传说。虽然该传说在我们现实里位于俄罗斯的西部，但在 Lara 的藏书里，基特城却被记载于中部西伯利亚地区。我们都知道西伯利亚的气候有多恶劣，但真相就在眼前， Lara 根本不可能退缩。看到 Lara 狂热的样子，再想到野马台的惨烈，Jonah 禁不住情绪失控。
Jonah, we've been through so much together. You know there's more out there. This could be real.
I don't care if it's real. I've lost too many friends. I don't want to lose you too.
Dad never made the connection to Katash. He gave up everything for this.
Including you. Stop blaming yourself for what happened. He made his own bed.
I can't give up on him. Not now. It's all I have.
No, it isn't! If you stayed still for 5 minutes, maybe you'd see that.
Jonah 刚摔门而去，圣3一的杀手就溜进了庄园， 和 Laura 撕扯起来。虽然 Jonah 听到声音立马折了回来，但书还是被对方抢走，这样圣三一也就掌握了基特城的大致位置。Jonah 实在放心不下 Laura， 最终还是决定陪她前往西伯利亚，这才有了游戏开头两人攀雪山的那一幕。壮丽的风景下，是步步都会让人粉身碎骨的绝境。人类在大自然面前总是渺小的，眼看就要翻过山头，雪崩却呼啸而来，两人被迫分开。Jonah 毫无办法，只能返回来时路上的休息站，而 Laura 则是拼命躲避雪崩，连滚带摔地进入了山林地带。这里不但严寒和风暴肆虐，还有大熊出没。Laura 也从野狼杀手一下子升级成了杀熊勇士。林子里有圣三一的雇佣兵在追杀几个山民，只有带头的女子 Sophia 成功脱身。虽然 Laura 解决了这些圣三一小兵，但 Sophia 并不领情，搁下狠话就扬长而去。她似乎在守护着什么重要的东西，不准备相信任何外人。这个地区存在着许多前苏联留下的军事设施，有的是用来关政治犯的集中营，有的则意义不明。到处翻箱倒柜的同时，劳尔再次见到了那位在叙利亚追杀他的人 Constantine。 他先是见识了 Constantine 对待手下的残忍手段，后来自己也不慎被抓。圣三一同时还抓来了远在英国的安娜。 Constantine 用勒死安娜作为要挟，逼劳尔说出神圣之源的具体下落。劳尔自责得快哭了，但他自己也不知道遗物在哪，又哪里有答案能救下安娜呢？看着劳尔一边求饶一边挣扎， Constantine 突然松开了绳子，而安娜的表情瞬间由一个惊恐的阿姨变成了气场强大的御姐。这两人居然是一对感情深厚的姐弟，而且安娜在圣三一里的职位看上去似乎比弟弟还高些。当年安娜被组织上派到 Laura 老爸的身边当卧底，没想到动了真感情，爱屋及乌，对小 Laura 也一直很好。现在演戏不成，就想说服 Laura 加入组织，可当下 Laura 心里除了惊愕就只剩愤怒，哪里可能考虑自己信任了10多年的女人，居然是个利用完父亲又来利用自己的骗子。 Laura 不光破口大骂，还一口唾沫吐在他脸上。即使如此，安娜一时也狠不下心杀死 Laura， 她压下了弟弟拿枪的手，将 Laura 丢进了牢房。这种级别的牢房哪里关得住我们的 Laura 小姐？她没一会儿就找办法跑了出来。不过牢里除了 Laura， 还有一个不知什么时候被抓来的神秘男子，自称 Jacob。 虽然深陷这种境地， Jacob 却还是带着温和的微笑，声音里有一种说不出的平静感。刚刚才遭到重大背叛的 Laura 不想搭理他，可在他的说服下， Laura 最终还是决定带他一起逃。武装直升机炸断了眼前的道路，他们只能跳入冰湖逃命。但这一路下来，就算是 Laura 也撑不住了。刺骨的寒冷加上体力的缺失，他最终再次掉入水潭，昏死过去。等 Laura 醒来，身旁是温暖的火光和 Jacob 为他煮好的热茶。面对救命恩人， Laura 也不再防备，真诚地回答了 Jacob 的问题。他寻找神圣之源，既是为了给亡父证明，也是为了让不死之力能被现代科技研究，造福世界。 Jacob 听后表示愿意带 Laura 回自己的村子，一起战斗击退圣三一，但他同时也温柔地劝说 Laura， 不死的秘密应该被永远封存在这里，而不是公诸于世。理想主义的 Laura 不愿放弃自己的目的，但还是决定先帮忙击退敌人再说。两人穿过矿坑，抄近路回村，圣三一却粗暴地炸毁了矿坑。 Jacob 在被隔开的前一刻推开了 Laura， 让他去通知村民敌人来了。在去村子的近路上， Laura 穿过了一部分基特城外围的遗迹，见到了先知雕像，也看清了一部分这个千年传说的真相。在圣三一的迫害下，先知伪造了自己的死，带着他仅剩的子民出走叙利亚，一路向东北而去，终于到了一个杳无人烟的白色山谷。他带领大家在这里修了一座美丽而巨大的冰雪城市，并利用神圣之源的力量创造出一支不死的军队，既能帮忙建设，又能保卫家园。不死军团还为先知制作了一份全城的投影地图，这样先知就算一直宅在新乡台，也能对城里的所有位置一目了然。来到村里，带头的人正是红发女子 Sophia。村民们根本不信一个外人的话，差点杀了 Laura， 还是 Jacob 出现化解了尴尬。Sophia 一边叫着爸爸，一边扑了上去，没想到这两个看上去年龄差异不大的人，竟是一对父女。在帮助村人多次击退强敌后，大家终于接纳了 Laura， 而 Jacob 也终于开口告诉他，这里的村民都是先知子民的后裔，世世代代保护着神圣之源，确保不死之力不会被任何人染指。更何况如今基特城的本体